हेलो गाइस, गुड मॉर्निंग। क्या हाल चाल है आपके? आई होप ऑल आर डूइंग वेल। चलिए आज का टॉपिक डिस्कस करते हैं। आईटीआर फॉर्म्स विच इज एप्लीकेबल फॉर FY 24-25। Basically, there are 7 type of ITR forms from ITR 1 to ITR 7। So आज की वीडियो में मैं आपको बताऊंगा ये फॉर्म्स किसके लिए एप्लीकेबल होते हैं और कौन ये फॉर्म्स फाइल नहीं कर सकता। So let's discuss ITR 1, which is known as Sahaj form. It is applicable for resident and ordinarily resident having total income up to Indian rupees 50 lakhs from salary, pension, one house property, other income sources like a bank interest, dividend income, other than lottery income and horse race income, agricultural income up to 5,000 rupees, and long-term capital gain, which is taxed under Section 112A up to Indian rupees 1.25 lakh rupees. However, if any person has more than one house property, so he cannot file ITR 1. Now, ITR 1 cannot be filed by the person having business professional income, having taxable capital gain income, director of a company, holders of shares of unlisted company, having foreign income, holders of asset in foreign countries, authorized signatory in a foreign bank account, and having any brought forward loss or loss needs to be carried forward under any head of income. So ITR 1 cannot be filed by these type of persons. Now ITR 2 is applicable for individuals including non-resident and NRI and HUF having been income from salary, pension, income from house property, any number of houses। यहाँ पे आपकी कोई लिमिट नहीं है कि आपके पास एक हाउस होना चाहिए, दो हाउस होना चाहिए। सो ITR 2 कैन बी फाइल्ड बाय द पर्सन having income from house property, any number of houses, income from capital gain, income from other sources, including लॉटरी इनकम एंड हॉर्स रेस इनकम। अगर आपके पास अदर सोर्स की इनकम है जो कि आपकी लॉटरी से होती है या आपके हॉर्स रेस इनकम होती है, सो उसके लिए आप ITR 1 फाइल नहीं कर सकते बट ITR 2 फाइल कर सकते हैं। इनकम मोर देन 50 lakh rupees, shares of unlisted company at any time during the year, director of company, foreign income, holder of assets in foreign countries, authorized signatory in a foreign bank account, and having any brought forward loss or loss needs to be carried forward under any head of income. So ITR 2 cannot be filed by individuals including non-resident and NRI and HUF having business and professional income। अगर आपकी इनकम बिजनेस से होती है एंड प्रोफेशन से होती है आपके, सो ITR 2 इज नॉट एप्लीकेबल फॉर सच पर्सन। नाउ वी डिस्कस ITR 3 is applicable for individuals and HUF, whether or not resident in India, having been income from business or profession, not opting for presumptive scheme, normal taxation and or required to maintain books or get audited, salary, pension, house property, capital gain and other sources income, partner in a firm, and shares of unlisted company at any time during the year. However, ITR 3 cannot be filed by anyone other than individuals or HUF with business professional income such as partnership firm, or those without such income cannot file ITR 3। अगर आपकी बिजनेस से इनकम होती है या प्रोफेशन से इनकम होती है एंड आपने उसके लिए ऑप्ट किया हुआ प्रीजेंटिव स्कीम के लिए, सो यू कैन नॉट फाइल ITR 3। नाउ वी डिस्कस ITR 4 इज एप्लीकेबल फॉर resident individuals, HUF and partnership firm other than LLP having total income is less than or equal to 50 lakh rupees, opting for presumptive scheme under section 44 AD, 44 ADA, 44 AE, business, professional and transporter income. Having income from salary, pension, one house property, and other sources of income other than lottery and horse race income. Having long term capital gain taxable under section 112A from the share market up to Indian rupees 1.25 lakh rupees. However, ITR 4 cannot be filed by directors in a company, holders of shares of unlisted company, agricultural income is more than 5,000 rupees, holder of asset in foreign countries, and authorized signatory in a foreign bank account. Now discuss ITR 5. It is applicable for partnership firm, LLP, AOP, BOI, local authority, cooperative society, banks, artificial judicial person, business trust, investment fund. However, ITR 5 cannot be filed by individual, HUF, companies, entities covered under ITR 7. Now, ITR 6 is applicable for companies other than companies claiming exemption under section 11, which is income from property held for charitable or religious purpose. ITR 6 cannot be filed by companies claiming exemption under section 11. They have to file ITR 7 जो कि हम डिस्कस करेंगे, which is applicable for persons including companies required to file return under section 139 subsection 4A, which is applicable for charitable and religious trust, section 139 subsection 4B, which is applicable for political parties, section 139 subsection 4C, which is applicable for scientific research institutions and news agencies, section 139 4D, which is applicable for colleges, universities and institutions, section 139 subsection 4E, which is applicable for business trust and investment funds. However, ITR 7 cannot be filed by firms, individuals, HUF not covered under above section. ये आपके फॉर्म्स हैं। मैंने आपको बता दिया कि कौन से फॉर्म किसके लिए एप्लीकेबल होते हैं और किसके लिए एप्लीकेबल नहीं होते हैं, जिसके बेसिस पे आप डिसाइड कर सकते हैं कि आपके लिए कौन सा फॉर्म एप्लीकेबल है। अगर आपको वीडियो अच्छी लगी हो तो वीडियो को लाइक करें, शेयर करें। अगर आपको ऐसी वीडियो और पसंद है तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें। तब तक के लिए मिलता हूँ मैं आपसे अगली वीडियो में। तब तक के लिए टेक केयर, बाय बाय।